This is The Scoop for Monday.
I'm Juanita Hurtado Huérfano with the WMNF News Headlines. Hillsborough County is creating their housing and urban development plan. The plan sets the housing, economic, and community priorities for the next 5 years. They receive an estimated $54 million in federal grant money for these projects. Last week, the county hosted the first of 3 community feedback meetings via Zoom. In the meeting, community members said the 3 top issues for the county should be affordable housing, transportation, and childcare. Ybor resident Glenn Brown said the increase in rent was a big concern.
For those of us that are now considered elderly, a lot of us are spending almost half our income just on housing and utilities.
Food deserts around East Tampa were also a big issue. Lisa Weichel from the Tampa Hillsborough Homeless Initiative attended the meeting.
Last week, I drove from downtown on North Florida Avenue past Bush. I think it was ended up at Fletcher. There was not a single grocery store between downtown and Fletcher Avenue that could be seen from Florida Avenue.
You can find more information at WMNF.org. A bill banning counties and municipalities from funding and promoting anything related to diversity, equity, and inclusion is headed to the governor's desk. WMNF's Chris Young reports the controversial bill passed the legislature last week.
The bill defines diversity, equity, and inclusion as training, programming, or activities designed or referring to race, color, sex, ethnicity, gender identity, or sexual orientation. Republican House bill sponsor Dean Black says DEI is, quote, dividing our country.
We want to provide equal opportunities to everyone, and then we have a whole bunch of people going, well, how much are the women going to get and the men going to get, and what about the black people and the brown people and the blah, 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 blah.
One opponent of the bill is St. Petersburg Democratic Representative Michelle Rayner. St. Pete is home of the largest LGBTQ plus pride parade in Florida.
Since it's all about the Benjamins, you're cutting off an income source from cities and counties that generate funding, all because they want to be able to recognize people in the way that they show up.
Earlier this month, several mayors and local officials spoke out against the bill. St. Pete Mayor Ken Welch called it, quote, dangerous and undemocratic. However, Governor Ron DeSantis praised the bill on social media and is likely to sign it into law. Chris Young, WMNF News.
Students protested Friday after the Pasco County School District introduced a proposal to remove the rules for peaceful student assembly from its code of conduct. According to the Tampa Bay Times, a couple dozen students rallied across the street from the district offices. Most of them were from Llano Lakes High School. After the protest, Superintendent John Leck changed his stance. He told the Times that he would recommend the addition of peaceful assembly to the Code of Conduct section that lists student rights and responsibilities. Pasco County is the latest Florida district looking to change their policies for student protests. Earlier this month, the Sarasota County School District updated their disruptions and demonstrations policy. In the South Coast, Brevard County School District is looking at tougher penalties for those who walk out of class for demonstrations. Florida is now eligible for the $608 million federal grant that will help pay for the detention immigration facilities known as Alligator Alcatraz and Deportation Depot. According to the Florida Phoenix, it is unclear whether the environmental and historic preservation reviews of the sites where the detention centers were built were finished. There is a possibility the federal government simply removed the need for the reviews to be finished before the state could seek reimbursement. Still, Florida cannot request the money until the federal government shutdown ends. Today, it will be cloudy, windy, and humid with highs in the low 80s. Beware of heavy thunderstorms and showers. There is also a dangerous rip current alert for this afternoon. Pinellas, Hillsborough, Manatee, Sarasota, Charlotte, and Lee counties will be impacted. Tonight, it will be partially cloudy and colder with lows in the high 40s. Tomorrow, it will be cloudy with highs in the mid-60s. I'm Juanita Hurtado Huérfano with the WMNF News Headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.